It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance. The will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them, challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins. On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Hewitt. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here. But there is a Heisman Trophy winner on the field, and he's the one we are all very eager to see perform.
He, of course, the former Wisconsin Badger. And now we get to see this dual-threat quarterback in the 40-yard dash. He's getting ready, down into his stance. And here we go.
Simply put, not a good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
Next up, the all-important test of strength for a future NFLer. It's chest day, baby. Turn on the bench press.
Well, we expected him to keep going for a while here. Bit of an early exit and underwhelming to say the least.
Well, every football fan knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
Well, we can call that a passing grade and decent time, but he's got to be disappointed. He knows he could do better.
All right, partner, the traditional drills are done. Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to on Sundays.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was watching him.
That wraps up the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. There were a lot of great performances.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward. And the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Steelers...
They are throwing it again. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this. Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. From midfield now. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. They get an even 10 on that play. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's a throw. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
And the Steelers first down.
Throwing off the play fake here. Still on his feet. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In truth, Kate, I kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Looking slant route complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. A give left side to Warren. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.